This is the omegas explained in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We'll start from the beginning. This is carbon. When we look at its structure and where it is on the periodic table, we can see it has 4 outer electrons to fill. Now let's get hydrogen. It has 1 electron to give, so let's give that to the carbon, filling one of its spots. Carbon still has 3 more spots, so let's get 1 more hydrogen and take 1 more electron. Now let's duplicate this HCH pattern and join them. The carbons form a covalent bond, each sharing 1 electron, which adds to both of their outer shells. If we keep this pattern going, we get the same chemical structure as a fatty acid tail in a triglyceride, which is held together to the head by the same covalent bond. If all the carbons are connected by a single bond, we call this saturated. Saturated fats are bad in excess, as they can easily stack and block arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. However, going back to the glyceride, if we change one of the single bonds to a double bond, they now share 2 electrons instead of 1, and don't need the extra electron from the hydrogen. This causes the tail to bend, as it's now asymmetrical. These are called unsaturated fats, and are better for the body as they can't tightly pack and therefore can't block arteries. Omega-3 and omega-6 are unsaturated fats that are not produced by the body. The 3 comes from the first double bond being 3 spots from the end, and the 6 comes from the first being 6 spots. As they're both not produced by the body, they both must be obtained through our diet. Omega-3 is found in fish, and omega-6 is found in oil, which is more common in our modern diet. These 2 lipids taken in moderation help inhibit enzymes that cause inflammation. The reduced inflammation speeds up neural pathways and increases brain activity. In addition, 20% of the brain is made of unsaturated fats like the omegas, so it's no surprise that having more can increase brain activity. They can also change your mood. By reducing inflammation and increasing nerve synapse density, your brain takes in 90% more dopamine, which is the chemical that makes you happy. As the effects of the omegas became widely known, companies started selling an alternative to regular fish oil pills. However, we must consider if it's as good as the original. In a study conducted by Mohammed, Mariam, Ermin, and Amir, they took 2 groups, one having fish and the other having the alternative for a span of 8 weeks. They measured non-HDL cholesterol, the one that clogs up arteries, and triglyceride levels, both of which were supposed to be low. While both groups significantly decreased the level of both, the fish group had a more significant decline compared to the pills. In addition to this, fish naturally have more than omegas, like vitamins and minerals, which is just more than a pill can give you. And finally, after having fish, you feel more full and don't need as much food as you would need with the pill, which means you're less inclined to get junk food. In conclusion, while the most popular Greek letters used in modern language are alpha and sigma, it's important to consider omega, as it improves your mental health, the thing here. But if you're looking for a new diet, it's important to understand fish's effectiveness compared to the alternative. Now, what about vegetarians? Bummer. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It's free and it helps me out a ton. If we get to 10 subscribers by the end of the year, I'll consider making a video about defenestration. I know you guys have been asking for it a lot.